What's going on, guys? Welcome to the shop. My name is Keaton. Today we are going to be making these wine holders right here. So basically how we build these, it's just a 2x4 and a 1x4 on the bottom. The process for building these is very simple. All you do is cut a 45-degree on the top and the bottom of this 2x4, and then you cut the 1x4 on the bottom to whatever length you want. I got the lumber right here, so let's get started. So we're gonna measure these to 10 inches each on the 2x4, standard size for it, so that way it's not too big or not too small. So there's two ways you can cut this. If you have a miter saw, you can stand it up. You can stand your 2x4 up vertically, and then you can move the saw like that and cut your 45. That's a little bit more difficult and a little bit more dangerous. Still kind of safe, but you know. Or if your saw can move in the opposite direction, you can cut your 45 like that, which is what I'm going to do. Now that the angles are finished, we're gonna move on to our bottom piece. This is no angle, just 0-degree cut. Nice and easy, you can do it with a miter saw, circle saw, hand saw, doesn't matter. I'm gonna measure it at 9.5 inches because that's a really good length for it, because if we mark it there, it's just a little bit past the end of your board, which is good, so that way you can put a little bit of a heavier wine bottle in there. We got all 4 pieces. All we need to do now is drill the holes into these 2x4s and then attach them to the 1x4s. Now it's time to attach the bottom to the 2x4. All I'm doing here is just holding it on its side, so that way I can sort of stabilize it a little bit while I drill the holes. So now that we got them all attached, I'm just gonna run it over with the sander real quick, just a rough 80 grit. Just to get all of the pen marks and the branding off of the wood, any burns from your cuts. Then we'll move on to finishing.
How do I look?
You look great.
Thanks.
So now that we got them all sanded down, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take one of the screws out. I'm gonna put an eye hook into the bottom. And then I'm gonna hang it right here, because this is how we're gonna finish it. So we'll show you that it actually does work. You just stick the wine bottle right in, and it holds. These two are the two that we built today. They're still a little bit hot from the burning. But yeah, they will always work beautifully, whether or not the wine bottle is full or empty. You can make them without the baseboard, but then you have a little bit of trouble because it's more of a balancing act than anything. And if you don't have a full wine bottle, then it might not work and becomes useless. So we just add the baseboard for extra support. So that's it for today's video. This is a very cost-effective build. You can do it in just a few minutes. It really doesn't take long. And I hope you enjoyed. Comment, like, subscribe.